This story is about a boy who ends up falling in love with his school teacher. And today we're going to see how far he goes for her. Like literally how crazy things get. The story starts with Lana, a school teacher. She's married and has a daughter named Rasha, who also studies in the same school. There's also a guy named Benny in Lana's class, a handsome dude but super mischievous, always up to something. Whenever he'd sit in class, he'd literally stare at Lana the whole time, like he's totally in love with her or something. Seeing this, even Lana starts getting a weird kind of attraction toward him. She doesn't really understand how to deal with Benny, because at the end of the day, the guy is just a student. Sometimes Benny would get way too close, and Lana had to control herself. So she starts avoiding him as much as she can. One morning, Lana reaches class and hands out test papers. After giving instructions, she notices Benny isn't writing anything. He's just staring at her. She ignores him. Later, she picks up her daughter Rasha from school. Rasha hugs her and says school was super boring today. Lana laughs, puts her in the car, and suddenly notices Benny outside walking his dog. Seeing him, she gets kind of freaked out and drives away. Next day, a student named Jenny is giving a presentation, and Lana notices two girls in class watching a movie on their phone and laughing. She warns them and asks for their phone, but they don't listen. So she straight up takes the phone, and one girl calls Lana a witch. The whole class laughs. Lana warns her she'll complain to the school authorities. During break, while Lana is drinking tea, she sees Benny messing with the girl's bag and throwing her stuff out. He even damages her bicycle. Later, in the staff room, Lana talks about Benny with another teacher, trying to understand his behavior. But the other teacher seems confused. The next day, after class, Lana asks Benny to stay back. She takes him to an empty classroom and checks on him, asking how things are going. But Benny says nothing. Instead, he asks her, "What do you want from me?" Lana tells him she cares about him and that he shouldn't behave badly with girls. She keeps her hand on his knee while explaining, and Benny smiles, so she quickly moves her hand away. Benny says he doesn't think she actually wants to help him. Lana says she's worried about his future, since he failed the last test. Benny laughs and says she should stop beating around the bush and tell him what she really wants. Lana gets uncomfortable, pretends she has a meeting, and leaves. But before walking out, she tells him to think about what she said. Next morning, after her run, she stops near a lake. Later, she finds Benny's bag in class. Looking around to make sure no one's watching, she pulls out his sweater, smells it, then quickly puts it back. Hearing someone at the door, she rushes to the washroom and drinks water nervously. When she turns around, Benny is standing right there. He grabs her hand. She pushes it away, but he puts it back and leans in to kiss her. For a moment, Lana loses control and goes into his arms. Then suddenly she snaps out of it and pushes him back. She warns him that this should never happen again and even threatens to get him expelled. Benny shouts that she wanted this too. But Lana says she can't love any of her students. Next day in the hall, Benny tells her he wants to meet after class. She refuses. While talking, they walk toward the stairs. Lana says she's ashamed of what happened and asks him to forget everything. Then she goes to the parking lot and sees the side mirror of her car broken, with scratches all over it. Later at home, while gardening, her husband Ward asks how the car got scratched. Lana lies, saying she hit a lamppost. Ward asks how a lamppost would cause those kinds of scratches. She brushes it off. In class the next day, Lana asks her students to write an internship letter. Benny raises his hand and loudly asks if she's planning to quit school since he saw her going to the headmistress. The whole class laughs. Lana gets angry, grabs his bag, throws it outside the classroom, and tells him either he leaves or she will. Just then, another boy throws a board eraser that nearly hits Lana. She storms out while the students laugh. Next day, while teaching Rasha at home, Lana's phone keeps ringing, but no one speaks. She gets uneasy. At school the following morning, she sees Benny sitting alone in the classroom way before time. She freaks out, goes to the receptionist and tells her she's not feeling well, and leaves. Later at home, her husband asks how her day went. She lies again, saying she was busy all day at school.
Next morning, instead of going to work, Lana drives to a riverbank, eats an apple, and then goes to a museum. She's walking around looking at paintings when suddenly she spots Benny there. She panics and tries to leave, but she runs into him in the elevator. Benny tells her he's been missing her and couldn't stay away from school. He moves toward her to kiss her. Lana, losing control again, tries to kiss her twice, but Benny stops her and starts touching her body. That night, Lana has repeated nightmares. She dreams her family is leaving her. She wakes up in fear. Next day, she sneaks into the administrator's office and steals the exam papers. When all the students go to lunch, she plants those papers in Benny's coat to frame him. Next day in the break room, Lana sees security guards taking Benny away. He gets expelled for stealing the papers. After he leaves, Lana actually starts missing him, remembering all the moments they spent together. One day, Lana and Rasha go to a bookstore to buy a gift for her friend Kim. But Rasha insists on buying a stuffed animal instead. Lana refuses, and within moments, Rasha disappears. She searches for her for 45 minutes and finally asks security to check the CCTV footage. They see Benny following both of them. Just then, she sees Rasha leaving the store alone, and Lana panics. But Ward calls saying Rasha is with him at home. Lana apologizes to the security team and leaves. That night, after everyone sleeps, Lana hears knocking on the door again and again, but it's all in her head. She screams outside, but everything goes quiet. She locks the door and imagines being intimate with Benny. The whole night passes in anxiety. Next morning, Lana hugs her husband Ward tightly. Then she gets into her car, drives to Benny's house, and waits. When Benny leaves on his scooter, Lana follows him. She follows him to a deserted area, then suddenly speeds up and rams her car into his scooter, knocking him to the ground. She steps out of the car, realizing she was ready to go to any extent to get rid of Benny, even to the point of ending his life. And that's where the movie ends.